screen. Please see that. I'm sharing the screen. Sorry. Able to seeing the screen of our topic. I need to confirm it. Please see that. Let me start the class. Evolution of C language. Okay. Now I'm sharing the screen. Which is document 1 minute, please. I'll let you know that. Yes, let's see all of you. Evolution of language, that is C language. These are the topics: history and features of C language, structure and evolution of C language, and some questions, model questions. So, as already I explained, history of C language. The C language was developed by Ritchie in 1972. So, it is a high level line programming language, and it is very simple and easy compatible compliance. And what is C language? It is a good programming language. Should have certain qualities like simplicity, efficiency, compactness, well structured, etc. Okay. And I already explained, I use small set of keywords, strong input and outputs, and availability of supporting library, well structured and modular, availability of supporting libraries, user controllable memory management, system level programming support, machine independence. Features of C language. There are 6 features of C language. One is, it is a robust, means we are handling the errors during the execution of and manage the incorrect input of data. Rich set of built-in functions and operators to express any complex equation and expression. Supports assembly language with features of high-level language, which is required by any system language. C programs are efficient and run faster than many programs written in the other language due to its optimization of code and closeness to assemble. Next, C is almost portable, which means that programs written in one machine can be run in other machine without modifications. C can be extended by a way of libraries and defining new data types. Structure and execution of C program. The main structure of C program is, first we can write as start. For example, here int add, int A and B. This is open bracket, int sum, semicolon, where sum equal to A plus B, return sum, semicolon, and open flower bracket, parenthesis, okay? Flower bracket, start and end. Here, this is called one block when it starts a bracket, and in some, this is the block. These are the statements which ends a semicolon, which come to next line. Okay, this is. Here, we can take two integers A and B as parameters inside the function, compute sum A plus B, and return the sum. So, include statements, global definitions. Main is this parenthesis, and this is open, and next to statements, semicolon. Semicolon means it returns the next, it ends the statement. Okay. Next functional one, next one open bracket, next statement and semicolon, next flower bracket, start and end. So this is a program. So here means these are the 4: pre-processing, compilation, assembly, and linking. So C program is that consider a simple C program that print a message. For example, I want to write one statement. How to write that displays? If I write a program, then that executes that statement. How it? See here. First, this is a slash include. This is stdio.sh. The program is saved in this. Okay. Next, into main parenthesis. Next, open bracket start. Printf parenthesis start double colon hello comma world. This is surprise quote and next parenthesis semicolon double quote close and parenthesis close and semicolon close. Semicolon means the statement ends and comes the next line. If we not write the semicolon, that is continue the statement. Okay. So this is the line which is start printf and parenthesis is start and double quote hello comma world surprise symbol and double quote parenthesis end. Next return 0 semicolon and flower ends. So in the above code, we line within start line is treated as a comment and acts as description for the computer. It starts with the slash symbol is as preprocessor directive. The main is the entry point of the program. The curly braces I can call it a flower bracket. In the parenthesis, denote a block of code. Statements are written within a block means it starts, open left side flower bracket start, and the ends with the right side flower bracket. Okay, that is. So when this program is compiled, it follows the 4 stages of compilation process. One is pre-processing. In this stage, the text file is parsed, all comments and triple broken lines or joined, etc. Then lines that start with a hash characters are interpreted by the preprocessor and appropriate modifications are made to the code. Pre-processing is a simple macro language with a small set of syntax and semantics, which helps in reducing code repetition. In this case, the hash instruct the preprocessor to include the content from stdio.h file into the present source file at this location. Compilation. In this stage, the preprocessed code is translated to human readable assembly instructions known as intermediate code, which can be understood by the assembler specific to the machine. Next, assembly. In this stage, an assembler is used to translate the assembly instruction to binary object code, which consists of actual instructions to be run by the target processor. Next, linking. The object code consists of the object code consists of machine instructions given in sorry. The object code consisting The object code consists of machine instructions given in the code, but it does not contain code from libraries used in program, and some addresses may not have different properly, or the order of code may not be proper. Like a referenced function may be defined after it has been referenced. The linker will rearrange the code after adding the instructions. Let I explain how it pre-processing and compilation assembly linking is used for. I will explain that. Now, here, first tree program. Here, library functions used by the program in a simple example. For example, you see this. First, which start, line star, first C program that prints hello, comma, world. Star by how, listen, hash include stdio.h, you write your name.h. Into main, we need to write in parenthesis, open parenthesis, and flower bracket starts. Next to write printf, parenthesis start, double quote, apostrophe, double apostrophe, programming, double apostrophe, close the program, semicolon, means that statement ends. Next line, double slash is next, that means print the message. Double slash means this is welcome to C programming is to print the message. Double hash means terminate the program. Next, parenthesis, right side close, start and end. The above program is just a message. If you write this program in C program, the output will run. It will say, welcome to C programming. As many construct the equivalent in C programming. Okay. Okay. Next. Here, what means a function which start the program. And next one is so many functions. So many functions. These are the function statements. Next, include inside main, which is entry, which is main means, which is entry point to the program. It takes arguments indicated by void inside the parentheses. Sorry. Next. So next. Next. Double slash is to the end that line. Comments. Start line start and the other line comment, which comments all extra to the end of the line. Comments can be placed anywhere in the code. These improve the readability of the program, but during reprocessor stage, these are removed from the actual compilation starts. Main we start the program, and next you need to write the function that is printf, which is defined in file. The message argument parameter, the silence returns to 0. Shell that runs the program. After the execution of the last line main block, program terminates automatically. That is okay. Running the program. In this program is run or Unix or Linux machine. Is the command like cc hello.c. So create out a file a.out, which is executable. To run a.out, following command dash a dot out produce the welcome to C programming. Welcome to C programming. Okay. Welcome to C programming. Is C places and so on. IDE offer any editor or code editing facility from IDE. That is next. See this example program show basic structure or by stack. This and stdi.i main open bracket and message parenthesis in semicolon. Next flower bracket message parenthesis. Next flower bracket start. Next printf. This double below world that is symbols by n means next line parenthesis. This program has two functions which main and message. The entry point is main where the first line is called to message function. So the control goes to message function where the first line is a call to standard printf. Now, here the function which is start two types, that is start, this is here star slash star, next star slash, okay. And here you see the program which starts main and is the first line is a goes to message function where the first line is a call to the standard level function printf returns to control back to message back to message string as parameter and prints it on the screen. Then the printf returns control back to the message where it returns to main since there are no more statements to execute. The main also terminates at this point since it has no more statements to execute. Means here main it start and this is a one message which start and end and this is next message and next it start, next printf. There is no other messages, okay, with where it end enough, okay. So the main also terminates at this point since it has no more statements to execute. The here see the line slash by n means what? The message moves the cursors to the next line after printing hello world message. If this new line is missing, the next output will continue in the same line after the message. Means here this line n means what? This here this message will print hello world. Next comes to the next line after printing hello world. If it is missing, and it will be the same message, whatever the message parenthesis. Okay, that is. So summary, what we have learned. Who invented the C? C is invented Dennis Retheny in 1972, and it is a high-level language, programming language, and it has some 4 steps. That is processing, pre-processing, compiling, assembling, and linkage. And how to write the program, which start some symbols, that is main, and we can also write double hash, that is end of the line. Comments can be placed anywhere in the code, and which starts and where the statement is starts and ends. Also we have learned in this chapter. Okay. Next, in examination there are the questions like this. Explain various features of C language. Describe structure of C program. Explain the phrases of compiling C program. Next, describe history of C language. Describe comment lines in C. Explain execution of C program with an example. So these are compilers. Translate source program into object program. Assembler means translate source program into assembly language. Linker means pre-compile library files to source code. Loader means files processor for execution. .h file, C header file which is pre-compiled. Main means function which is executable by C directly. Next, basic of C language. What are the main basics of C language? One is character set, identifier, and keywords and variables. Next, data types, escape sequences, statements, operations and library functions, input and output. These are the very, very important. First, I would like to say, first one is, after studying this unit, you are able to learn what is characteristics, identifier, and keywords variables in C. Next, describe the data types, escape sequences, statements, operators and library functions, and input and output. Explain how to work with various operators and library functions in C. And we are understand how various input and output statements. C and C++ languages are used the uppercase letters capital A to Z, the lowercase letters A to Z, the digits 0 to 9, and certain special characteristics as building block to from basic program elements in C. Identifier or names given to various program elements, such as variables, constants, functions, and arrays. An identifier should start with a letter capital A to Z and small a to Z, or an underscore followed by any number of letters and digits in any order. Generally, lowercase letters are used in C for variables and functions, though not mandatory. C is a case-sensitive language. C supports several data types, represents real-world data in computer. Each data type requires a specific number of bytes in memory size. Broadly, the data can be classified as whole numbers, fractional or real numbers, characters, series of characteristics. C directly supports all these data types except strings are supported as a special case of arrays of characters. Constants are variables which cannot be alerted, which can be integer, float, char, and string. Characters below AC22, value 32 are non-printable control character. If a string contains any of these values include double quote, apostrophe, question mark, or black slash sequence, and escape sequence always begins with a black hash and is followed by one or more special characteristics. Characters, set identifiers, and keywords. Let's see all this. I'm going to explain black one only. Black 1, Unit 2, I'm going to explain the evaluation of C, basics of C language. So, these are character set identifier keywords. The C character set. C uses, see this all of you carefully, uppercase letters A to Z and lowercase letters A to Z, and integers are 0 to 9. And these are certain special characteristic building blocks to from basic program elements. Constants, variables, operator expressions. The special character listed below which have different meanings in the C language. See here, this is subtract quote, and this is star place, this is slash, this is upper double quote, greater than, hash, parenthesis open, equal, colon, flower bracket start, greater than, percentage, parenthesis right side, and slash, semicolon, flower bracket end, and slash, if upper quote, slash, square bracket, question mark, comma, and underscore, dot, space. Most versions of the language also allow certain other characters such as at the rate and dollar to be included within strings. Next, identifiers and keywords. Identifiers are names given to various program elements such as variables, constants, functions, and arrays. An identifier should start with a letter capital A to Z or small a to Z, and underscore, followed by any number of letters and digits in any order. Generally, lowercase letters are used in C for variables and functions, though not mandatory in C. C is a case-sensitive language, that is, uppercase letter is not equivalent to the corresponding lowercase letter. If the identifier name consists of many words, an underscore may be used, separate words, better clarity. For example, the following names are valid identifiers. Capital X, Y12, some underscore I, underscore temperature, this underscore is, underscore A, underscore very, underscore long, underscore variables, name. These are the names of column indicators. So that is names, area, tax, underscore rate table. The followings are not valid identified for the reason stated. Fourth underscore the first character must be a letter. X, illegal character. Order number, illegal character, space. An identifier can be arbitrary, long, but the significant length depends on the compiler. The ANSI standard organizes 31 characters, so Some recognized only the first 8 characters. Additional characters are carried along for understandability and convenience of the program. There are certain reserved words called keywords and have standard predefined meaning. See, the keywords cannot be used to definite identifiers. So these standard keywords are these. Some compilers may also include some or all allowing keywords. So lowercase, since uppercase and lowercase characters are not equivalent, it is possible to use an appropriate keyword and identifier. Normally, however, this is not done. It is considered poor programming practice. Next, variables. A variable is an identifier used to represent the single data item, some specified type of data within a block of the program. A value assigned to the variable at a some point in the program, and it can then assessed or modified later in the program by referring to the variable name. Declaration. A declaration consists a data type followed by one or more variable names, value assigned to each variable, ending with a semicolon. Each array variable must be followed by a pair of square brackets containing a positive integer within specified the size, the number of elements. For example, if you start the program int a equal to a comma b equal to 20 comma c semicolon, float root 1 comma root 2 equal to 1.234 semicolon, char flag comma text 80. So that is. So list any 4 keywords in C. You can write as any slash, double quote, flowers, star bracket, end bracket like this. Okay. Next one is data types, escape sequences statements. Let's see what are the data types. C supports several data types to represent real world data in computer. Each data type requires specific number of bytes in your memory size. Broadly, the data can be classified as a whole numbers, integers, fractionals or real numbers, characters and series of characters, string. C array of characters, since each data type takes a fixed number of bytes in memory. The maximum value it can represent in a binary value is 2 to the power of n minus 1 for integers and characters, where n is the number of bits. Capital A character in C is internally represented as its ACS to American Standard Code for Information Interchange, where each character is given a number of between 0 and 127. Hence, a character can be used as very small number in C, which takes only 1 byte. Example, integers are by default sign, which means both negative and positive numbers can be represented. To represent the sign, the first bit of the data is taken and hence only n1 bytes are available for data. This essentially reduces the maximum value to Okay. So these. So in C, N1 bytes are this is essentially reduce the maximum value to half, but it can be positive or negative. Size of memory required for integer C is compiler dependent on, which may take 2 or 4 bytes on 16-bit and 32-bit compilers respectively, which makes C program non-portable, and hence it can be explicitly declared as line 4 bytes always or short 2 bytes always by prefixing long or short keywords to int with a space in between. To represent only unsigned data like count of people, the keyword, oh, very sorry. So it is 16-bit to 32-bit compiled respectively, which makes C program non-portable, and hence it can be explicitly declared. So that is a proper modifier may be used before the declaration of avoid loss of data. The signed and unsigned are applicable only to Indian and hence may be omitted. For example, consider the following way declaration E line or E line. See this very important one. Int signed int signed. Unsigned int, unsigned, signed long int, signed long. These are the special characters. See this table, int, description, integer quantity, typical memory requirements, 2 or 4 bytes, value of range, next, short, long, unsigned, single character, 1 byte, floating number, 4 bytes, double precision floating number, 8 bytes. So constants. Constants are variables which cannot be altered, which can be integer, float, char, and string. Moreover, there are several different kinds of integer and floating point constants are discussed below. Integer and floating point constants represent numbers which are generally referred to the numeric constant. Following rules apply to numeric type constants. Commas and blank spaces cannot be included within a constant. The constant can be processed by minus sign if the value of constant cannot exceed okay. Constants are variable which cannot be altered, which can be integer, float, char, and string. Moreover, there are several different kinds of integer and floating point constant discussed below. Integer and floating point constant represented numbers, which are generally referred to as numeric constant. The following rules apply to numeric type constant. commas, and block spaces cannot be included within the constant. The constant can be processed by minus sign if desired. The value of constant cannot exceed specified minimum and maximum bounds which depend on compiler. Integer constant. An integer constant is an integer value number that consists of sequence of digits. Integer constant can be written in three different number systems: decimal base 10, octal base 8, hexadecimal 16. If a number starts with 0, it is treated as octal number, and if a number starts with 0x or 0 capital X, it is treated as hexadecimal number. A suffix of L or small l represent a long number. F or F represent float number. Okay. So see one example. Some valid numeric constant shown below: 0, 1, 2, 3, F23L, minus 93743. These are the following decimal constant written incorrectly for the reason stated. See here, numerically accuracy. Integer constants are exact quantities. The floating point constant are approximations due to their representation in binary format. Floating point constants 1.0 might be represented in memory as 0.999, even though it approximates 1 when it is displayed. Therefore, floating point value cannot be used for certain purposes where exact value are required. For example, x equal to 1.0, y equal to 1.0 by 1.0. Both the values are 1.0 only. However, the expression x equal to y may or may not result. Is true. Since the representation may be different for both internally. See here, the float numbers are never checked for equality of checked difference. For example, like x minus y less than 0.0001, where the accuracy is required 0.0001. Okay, understand? That is. Whatever the input we are giving, then only that it does mean. Character constants. Some characters shown here, capital A, small x, $3. The last constant consists of space enclosed in apostrophes. Next one is string character. String constant consists of any number of consecutive characters, including an enclosure in double quotation marks. Double quotation marks, I already told you, no? That is a string. Some string constants are shown below. For example, dog, you can write in double quote. In earlier, I explained that welcome to C language. We wrote in double quote in a string. Okay. Here also street, line. So this is next. Boolean constant. In C, value 0 is considered as false. Any other value is considered is true. Example, following we some rules true: -1, -2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Symbolic constants. Symbolic constants are usually defined at the beginning of a program and then may be used anywhere in the program in place of numeric constants, character, constant, and so on. That the symbolic constant represents symbolic constant independent writing. That is slash define name text. When name represents a symbol name, typically written in uppercase letters, and text represent the sequence of characters associated with the symbolic name. For example, name which starts slash define max 100 defines 100 as max. Define max 100 means define 100 as max. Wherever max is yours, the compiler substitutes 100. Any change in the value max will automatically reflect over the program. So these are some other escape sequences as per ASW2. See here, character escape sequence is value. Bell, comma A, slash A, backspace, slash B, horizontal tab, slash T, slash T, vertical tab, slash V, new line, slash by N, form feed, slash by F, quotation mark, double quote, apostrophe, question mark, backslash, null. So the space, new line, carriage written, and tab. Tab means T. Vertical tab, V. New line by N. Horizontal tab, T, V. So first character and hence produces effect. The handling by N R by R means carriage written. Question mark slash double quote. Sorry. Quotation mark slash double quote. Question mark slash question mark. So white space character generally terminate the reading string scan function, that is percentage, is used. Statements. A statement causes the computer to carry out some action. There are three different classes statements in C. These expression statements, compound statements, and control statements. Expression, compound, control. Expression statement consists of an expression followed by a semicolon. The execution and expression statement causes the expression to be evaluated. Some examples of expression statements are given below. Here A equal to 3, C equal to A plus B plus I. Printf area equal to %f area, colon, semicolon, double hash, empty or blank statement. Expression. The expression consists of single entry, such as a constant, a variable, array, element or reference function. It may also consist of some combinations of some entries encoded by one or more operations. Simple expressions are shown below. A plus B, where x equal to y, C equal to A plus B, x less than or equal to y, x equal to y plus I. Program to calculate area of square. That is hash includes main, open bracket start, float len area, printf, apostrophe, enter length of a side of square, scan, nef, quote start, %f, and len, area equal to len star len, printf, area of square equal to printf, 2f, comma area, get, and flower bracket close. Program to calculate circumference of circle. This is area of square. This is circumference of circle. This is define P1 3.142 main start function, float or circum, printf, enter radius of a circle, scanf, % of f and r, circum equal to 2 star pi star r, printf, circumference of circle, 2f, circum, get. This is the program for circle. And this is the program find A of value of sphere. Sphere means line store. Sphere surface area equal to formula 4 star pi star r star r, volume of sphere. This is the formula. Next r by line. Next include student define P1 3.142 main flower bracket start, float r, comma area, comma volume, semicolon, printf, enter radius of sphere, colon, scan, colon, f and r, area equal to 4 pi r r, volume, printf sphere surface area equal to %2f area, printf volume of sphere, get. Program to, so this is the program start and end. Next one is program for temperature degree centigrade Fahrenheit. For example, line store F equal to 1.8 into C plus 332. So this name start include main, open bracket start, flower bracket start, float C, comma F, colon, semicolon, printf, enter temperature, what we are asking question, that is scan F, percentage of F, comma and C. Next, F equal to formula printf temperature in degree Fahrenheit percentage 2f comma f. F means this is the formula. Get bracket close. These are the programs of area, sphere, temperature of C language. Okay. So please practice all these programs. Very, very important. See here, first one start the main, next start the parentheses. Next, what we are going to find, that is, we enter in the print, then we write the formula, then again we write the print, then again get, then end the program. So these concepts please be remembered and it will get, first this is the input, then you will get the output of the program. So very thank you, and please go through this, the very, very important one. Okay, thank you one and all. So and today I have finished evolution of C program, and today I am going to explain operators and library functions in C. Library functions in C. Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to explain. Next week I will explain block 3. Tomorrow complete block 2, and next week and block 4. So total 4 blocks, and finish classes. Please be practice this